Coming up, a monkey was sighted in Valdosta this weekend.
And a highway accident has claimed the life of a local woman this morning.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Allison Troutman.
And I'm Marlena Williams. A monkey was reportedly sighted at approximately 2:30 p.m. last Thursday in the 400 block of River Street. The monkey was described as small and medium brown with spots. The Valdosta Police Department says it has no reports of a lost monkey. Wild Adventures Theme Park has not reported any lost monkeys either. For safety reasons, the Valdosta Police Department encourages anyone who spots the monkey to not approach it and to contact authorities.
It's been over a month since Lowndes County received an initial $6.5 million upgrade in police scanner encryptions that made media and civilians unable to hear communication between public safety entities in the county. More than 1,000 radios are used by police officers, firefighters, and others in the public safety realm. The growth of the departments was one of the main reasons for this initial upgrade due to the increasing bandwidth and channels. Lowndes County is expected to receive a fully encrypted upgrade in a few more weeks.
According to police reports, an armed robbery took place at a convenience store on East Park Avenue on Saturday night. It took place around 7:35 p.m. at the MS Food Mart. According to reports, about $500 in cash and 5 packs of cigarettes were taken. The reports do not list if any arrests have been made.
The South Georgia Task Force has recently released information identifying more than a dozen active gangs in the Valdosta-Lowndes County area. The South Georgia Task Force in the Southern Judicial District of Georgia has been able to identify more than 300 gang members in the Valdosta-Lowndes area alone. The gang's criminal activities range from identity theft to narcotics to gun trafficking.
Earlier this morning, the Georgia State Patrol received a call about an accident that occurred on Georgia Highway 94, close to Van Road in Lowndes County. Witnesses say the 2003 Ford Taurus was traveling westbound until it went off the roadway. The vehicle struck a tree with impact on the passenger side. The driver is identified as Angela Marie Hanna, 31-year-old native of Valdosta. She was pronounced dead at the scene. The cause of the accident is under further investigation.
This week, a man was arrested after telling an informant how to build a homemade bomb to attack a September 11th memorial. Joshua Ryan Goldberg was arrested in his home in Orange Park, Florida, near Jacksonville, after a search warrant was issued. He was charged with disturbing information relating to explosives, destructive devices, and weapons of mass destruction.
Big news for the state of Georgia. Our Miss Georgia won the Miss America crown last night. Betty Cantrell, a 21-year-old out of Warner Robins, beat out the other 49 states to place first and receive the title of Miss America for the year. Along with the title and crown, Cantrell also won a $50,000 scholarship. This is the first time Georgia has won the pageant since 1953.
When we come back, there's a new alert system for all of the county parks and recreation authorities' outdoor sports.
And high school students can take college courses without paying tuition. Stay with us.
My dad's one of the producers. He's there today. Bring this one.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Over the weekend, the Valdosta-Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority initiated a new alert system for all of its outdoor sports. The VLPRA is now sending out text message alerts in case of bad weather, practice cancellation for entire leagues, and for a closing of an entire park. They aren't charging for the text alerts. In fact, the VLPRA is greatly encouraging them, but standard text messaging rates will apply.
High school students can take college courses without paying tuition, college fees, or for textbooks at Wiregrass Technical College. Move On When Ready is a program at Wiregrass where high school students can take academic degree-level core courses, occupational courses, and diploma-level core courses that can be transferred to colleges or universities throughout Georgia. The college course taken will also count toward high school requirements and Hope Scholarship requirements. For more information, visit the Wiregrass website.
Berrien High School's Future Farmers of America attended the South Region FFA Floral Design Career Development event. It was held at Eccles County High School. The FFA event allows the students to strengthen and showcase their floral design skills in a competition. The next competition will be held in October. The top 2 students from each of the 6 area events will compete on the state level in December.
The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission has just released an environmental impact study on the Sabal Trail pipeline. This pipeline is supposed to run through multiple South Georgia counties. The study was done to get a permit for the pipeline. A public hearing about the pipeline will be held at the Holiday Inn Valdosta on September 30th.
4 students will be representing Valdosta City Schools for the State School Superintendent's Student Advisory Council. Owen Anderson, Janie Christopher, and Beth Ann Thornton have been chosen to represent Valdosta Middle School. Parker Campiglia has selected to represent Valdosta High School on the council. Over the course of the school year, these students will meet with State School Superintendent Richard Woods to discuss policies that directly impact students in the classroom. The students will also be able to discuss other education-related issues with the superintendent while serving as ambassadors for their respective schools. The Student Advisory Council will meet their times over the course of the fall semester at the Georgia Department of Education's offices in Atlanta.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll take a look at our weather with Tatiana Phelps.
So stay with us.
Here, we are a community of 11,000 individual stories.
A place where all doors are open.
Your home away from home.
Where you will make lifelong connections.
And you will never feel invisible. Here, you will write it, research it, sing it,
broadcast it, share it, serve it,
teach it, nurture, and own it.
VSU, over 100 majors, championship athletics, and just far enough away from home. Find out what VSU can do for you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather with Tatiana Phelps. Tatiana, what's in the forecast?
Thanks, Allison. We seem to be experiencing a bit of a cold front. Today's weather will be sunny with a high of 84 degrees, which is a little lower for this time of year in Valdosta, but luckily we can expect to see no rain today. Later on tonight, the temperature will drop down to 66 degrees with partly cloudy skies. This is a bit cooler than the temperatures we're used to, so you may need a light jacket if you're outdoors tonight. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high of 83 degrees. There is also a 20% chance of light showers in the afternoon. Today's UV index is 8, which is considered to be very high. Although temperatures are a little lower today, still be sure to protect your eyes and your skin from the sun. Sunscreen with an SPF of at least 15 is always a good option. Today's pollen count is medium high. If you have allergies, make sure you take your necessary medications. As fall starts to roll in, you may find that your allergies are much more affected and sensitive while outdoors. It's always best to begin taking your allergy medicine beforehand. That's all the weather I have for today. Back to you, ladies.
When we come back, the Lowndes County Vikings have had a really big weekend. Find out more when we come back.
In 1977, in Johannesburg, South Africa, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. By the age of 9, he was already outplaying him. The odds of this gentle lad winning the Junior World Golf Championships at the age of 14, 1 in 16 million. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the Open Championship once and the US Open Championship twice, 1 in 780 million. The odds of this professional golfer having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 110. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Welcome back. Now let's check in with Mikhail Keys for our local sports report. Mikhail?
Thank you, ladies. The Lowndes Vikings shut out the Rockdale Bulldogs Friday night in a 63-0 blowout. Quarterback Austin Davis went 11 of 13 for 112 yards and 4 touchdowns. Dixon also had 122 rushing yards and 8 carries. Lowndes' defense was unstoppable, as Rockdale was held to 7 yards rushing on 22 attempts, averaging a meager 0.3 yards per carry. Lowndes ended the game with 307 yards rushing, more than they've ever had in their first 3 games combined. The Lowndes Vikings look to take on the Newton High Rams this upcoming Friday. With hard work comes victory, as the Valdosta Wildcats defeated the Thomasville Bulldogs on Friday night 42-0. Seth Schumann carried his team on his back as he passed for 301 yards and 4 touchdowns. Valdosta punted their first 2 possessions after a shaky start, but this did not affect them. The defense took over during the second half and the offense line of the Bulldogs fell. The Wildcats remained focused and received a victory over the Bulldogs. In university news, the Valdosta State football team defeated the Rams in the Cobb County Slash this past Saturday. With the high energy exerted from David Dean, the Blazers got their head back in the game after a slow first half. The offense executed back-to-back plays with the intention of winning and letting the game come to them. The defense did their job by stopping the opponent and allowing offense to work. It was an overall team effort, which leads the Blazers to take a 31-0 win against the Rams. Good job, Blazers. The Georgia Christian Generals football team had a strong mindset to win against the First Presbyterian Christian Church on Friday night. The Generals came and conquered with a score of 34-20 over the Highlanders. The defense played a vital role by not allowing the opponent to enter the red zone. The offense then took the initiative to score 2 big touchdowns with the help of its defense. The team hosts Trinity Christian Sharpsburg this Friday at 7:30 p.m. In other news, 2 soccer stars led their club team to a title. The love of the game has no limitations as Lorna Chitty of Valdosta High and Kate Tunison of Lowndes High School led their club, SSA Chelsea South Georgia U19, to victory by winning the Publix Atlanta Cup Championship last Monday. With hard dedication to win, The team scored 14 goals and finished with a 4-1-0 record. The club is made of girls from local cities in South Georgia, coached by Mike Wallace. In other sports news, the Fall Special Olympics are back again. The Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority hosts the event on September 22nd. Students aged 8 to 21 from close counties will participate in this event. There will be basketball, track, soccer, and many more sports for the kids. The competition will be located at 406 Connell Road in Valdosta at Jack's Bowling Lanes. The session for high school begins at 9:30 a.m. and the session for elementary and middle school begins at noon. That's all I have for sports. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Mikhail. When we come back, there's been another request to rezone a residential property in Valdosta.
So don't go away. We'll be right back.
7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks, more than 4 miles long. We can keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. Ooh. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
The request to rezone a residential property located on North Oak Street was denied at last Thursday's City Council meeting in a 5-2 vote. While many properties in the city have transitioned from residential to office professional, the 1.08-acre single-family home will not be one of them. Although the home is located next to other office professional spaces, those against the rezoning of the property say it would change the character of the neighborhood. This property is just one of the many on the list of similar rezoning requests.
To raise awareness of the importance of children's health, Georgia is recognizing September as National Childhood Obesity Awareness Month and Georgia Shape Month. Elementary schools statewide are invited to take the Power Up for 30-Day pledge on September 30th. This event will promote physical activity by announcing several 5-minute activity breaks throughout the school day. Georgia hopes this month will encourage children to be more active, decrease screen time, and improve nutrition.
That's it for our program today. Thank you for watching News Valdosta. I'm Marlena Williams.
And I'm Allison Troutman. We'll see you tomorrow.